An Iowa transplant is helping other transplants call Iowa home, and she's doing it in remarkable fashion. Terry Caldwell Johnson is the president and CEO of the Oak Ridge community in Des Moines.
She helps immigrants assimilate to life in a new country, a new state. WHO 13's Stephanie Johnson shares this remarkable woman's story and the reasons she's dedicated to helping others.
Hey, what are you doing down there?
Terry Caldwell Johnson never thought her journey would lead her into the nonprofit world, but it has, and for almost 18 years, she has led the Oak Ridge neighborhood in Des Moines.
I think that working here in the Oak Ridge organization has taught me a lot about not only the patience that it takes to support the needs of the individuals that call Oak Ridge home, but I think it really allows me to understand what true resilience means.
72% of the neighbors here are either refugees or immigrants hailing from 21 countries. But it's here where Caldwell Johnson has made Iowa home for others, assisting them along the way.
Do it now? Okay, great. Thank you. I think for so many people there's a perception of what public housing is and what they think it should be or how it should look. And I think the thing about Oak Ridge is really this is about being home. And it's about creating an environment that does feel like you're at home.
But Terry's care for others began at an early age. She says her parents were educators in Salina, Kansas, and they often demonstrated hard work and a love for community.
My father was on the Civil Rights Commission and then decided that he wanted to run for city council. So he was the first African American who ran for a seat on my hometown city council and the first African American mayor elected. And my mother taught dance. So in addition to teaching at the college, she had a dance school in the basement of our home. So literally everybody in town either was taught by my father or was taught dance by my mother. So I feel like we knew just about everybody in town. But because of their engagement and involvement, I just feel like I was raised to understand the importance of service.
After attending Spelman College in Atlanta, Georgia, and then working in local government management for several years, Terry had the desire to do more, and Oak Ridge was a place for her. It's a place where she has transformed the community, starting with Edmonds Elementary School.
When I came to the Oak Ridge organization, Edmonds Elementary School, which is immediately across the street from the Oak Ridge neighborhood, was scheduled to close. And I couldn't understand why a neighborhood school, literally in the heart of one of the most impoverished neighborhoods in Des Moines, would close and require students to go to other schools in the district.
Through some research, she learned that enrollment was down because kids from the Oak Ridge neighborhood were being bused to other schools around the metro. Knowing this information, Terry ran for school board and won.
I ran understanding that kids that are in need and live in impoverished neighborhoods need a voice. And so I decided that I wanted to be the voice for our little brown and black children. And so I ran. And ultimately, the previous decision that was made to close Edmonds Elementary was reversed. And we have one of the very first new builds in our district in a very long period of time, right across the street from the Oak Ridge neighborhood.
And it's Terry's can-do attitude that has inspired others like Dr. Andy McGuire, who's called Terry a friend for several years.
She helped me get on the Broadlawns board, which is helping people who can't always access health care and make sure health equity is a big thing in our communities. So there are lots of things Terry has helped me understand politically, personally, and just really helped me be a better person.
Leading Andy to nominate Terry to be recognized as a remarkable woman.
She does so much with her time, so much with her energy for everybody and for others always. And with what she does at Oak Ridge and helping the residents of Oak Ridge to really be a neighborhood here and helping the kids here, which is how I kind of first got introduced to her, it has such lifelong consequences for those people. And that's why if you're talking about remarkable, you're talking about Terry.
You know, I show up in ways that are important to me. And if that's what people think is remarkable, that's great. But you know what? There are so many amazing, remarkable people in this community that show up in so many ways that extend well beyond what I do. So, I'm just a vessel.
Terry believes putting others first has helped her lead the Oak Ridge community.
I care deeply about the people in the community, and so anything that I can do to show up and to really lift up the people of our community is where I want to be.
In Des Moines, Stephanie Johnson, WHO 13 News.
Another prime example of how each of these women has really made their job, their lifestyle, so much that they pour into it.
And living out those values.
Yeah, so many cool stories and accomplishments. So really, we've had some